Hey man, welcome to my year to come series, and today I will be drawing a clarifying card for May. It is now Sunday the 29th, so one more day to go with April, and then we are starting May. I hope your April was good. Mine was. It was eventful, and yeah, big things happened, but that is actually what the card said a month ago, that April is going to be a culmination point of sorts, and boy has it ever been, at least for me. I hope everything is fine with you though. Everything is fine with me, yeah, but well, we'll see. Now, thinking about May, I did a spread for the whole year, the year to come, 2018. I did that in December, and that spread gave this card for May, this King of Wands. Now, the thing is that nothing is ever carved in stone. So when the year progresses, we make choices, things happen, and then the choices we make will shift our course. So a really big spread, like a spread for a whole year, it's going to become a bit vague as time goes by, because the cards I got in December were a kind of snapshot of what the next year is going to look like on that particular moment in December, and things have happened since. So that's why I'm doing this reading. I always draw a card for the coming month, and that clarifying card does just that. It kind of updates the situation. But this is what we got in December. This is the main card, main event for May. And thinking about April with these big things going on, this is a really good card. This is an excellent omen. The kings, they themselves, as the end of a suit, they number 14, they signify power and mastery of the suit and success. So good things going on here. And then wands as the suit signifies action and passion and creativity, and the element of wands is fire, so lots of passion going on there. So the basic, what this card tells us about May, the coming May, is that it is going to be a good month for us. We are going to feel on top of our game, if you like. We will feel a lot of energy coming from the fire element here, and we will find it easy to do things, to accomplish things, and it will be easy for us to put our ideas in motion and realize them in the physical world. We won't just be planning things anymore. We will actually be executing them, and this will feel easy for us. So very nice, very nice, very good omen for us, good for us in May. I think it's going to get easier for us in May. But now I will draw a clarifying card to accompany this King of Wands of ours, this good omen. Because things have happened, we've been doing stuff in previous months, so we need a clarifier for this December situation, looking at May, to see what has actually happened so far during the year, and if things have changed, if some aspect of this King of Wands is now more prominent than it was in December. So what I'm going to do is I will tilt you down, this laptop camera of mine, I will tilt it down so that you can see that table here in front of me. You can see my cards, you can see me drawing a new card. So one moment please, hold on. There we go. Here's my table and the cards waiting here. And here was the King of Wands that we have already drawn for this coming May. Okay. Now the first thing I'll do, of course, is to shuffle. I have already pre-shuffled. And of course I have cleansed the deck so that there's no old energy from a previous reading hanging around here, so that we will get a new clear reading for May. But I don't have to do a lot of shuffling since I've already pre-shuffled. And I think now we are done. Here we go. There we are. Okay, and I will make the draw. This is the clarifier. Okay, things have shifted a little. What we got here is Death, one of the most powerful cards in this tarot deck. Now don't be alarmed. This looks fierce, but there is a lot of good in this card. I'll show you just a minute. I'll just gather my cards so that we get a bit more room. Okay, here we go. So we got Death. This is a Major Arcana card. It is number 13. And Major Arcana is about big life changes. It's not about mundane everyday events, but big shifts in our life. So really important stuff is going to happen in May yet again, and there was I thinking that plain sailing and easy does it, and oh well, there we go. But death, it can of course mean actual physical death, but it very rarely does. My cards don't pick up on people dying. That's not the messages I get from them. So you can breathe easy at the moment. As you can hear, I'm not panicking at all, and this might be a reading for me, even though this is a general reading. So I'm also going towards this. Now, the significance, the real significance of this particular card is change. It's not the end, it is change. Something will come to an end, yes, but at the same time, something else will begin. Now, this change happens around us, not within us. This is not a change from within, But this is that our surroundings will change and our circumstances in life will change. It might be that for some reason we have to, for example, move house, or that the company we are working for will suddenly go bankrupt and we have to look for a new place of employment. It is that kind of change that I'm talking about. And yes, it is drastic. And as you can see from the picture, I mean, it is kind of scary, this picture. The change will be sudden and it will be very dramatic. And for a while there, it will feel like the end, but it is not. It is not the end. It is something old having to give way to new things. New things will start growing in our lives. Now, people are always talking about doors closing and windows opening. That's what's going to be happening, except that it's not necessarily just windows that will open. It might be that it's a window that's closing and French doors will open, and you will see a whole new path in front of you. Now, the thing with this card is that this change is inevitable. This is something we do need to go through. This is a life lesson for us. And the more we accept this change when it comes, the less we try to resist it, the easier it will be. Oh yeah, heavy stuff going on here. Okay, I will now tilt you up again. I mean, sorry, I won't be touching you. I will tilt up the camera so that you can see me, and then we'll think of these two cards together. Okay, one moment, please. There you are. Is that, yeah, this is good. Right, now, this was where we started from. This was the basic card. And this is now the clarifier. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I would have been really happy if we would have drawn something a bit less heavy, because this has been a heavy year for me personally. But on the other hand, I am really happy that there is this promise of new beginning in this clarifying card, this death card. This doesn't mean the end, which is, for me, it is good news. It's gonna be tough, yes, but it is not the end. There will be a way forward for us. Now, if you look at the card, let's look at the death card a bit more. Let's see if I can, how do I hold it up so that you can, is this good? Nod if it's good. Yes, thank you. There is, if you can see down here, there is peeking, yeah. That figure underneath the horse is a king, in fact. He's wearing this, the regal robe. I don't actually have an English word for that, but typical kingly robe. And then there is also down there, there's his crown fallen on the ground. On the other hand, over here, there's a child. Sorry, I peek again. That I'm pointing to the, yes, child wearing this blue tunic, holding up a bunch of flowers to this death that is riding into town. And the child doesn't look worried. I mean, the child is submissive. It's the child is kneeling down, but he or she looks like they are greeting a dignitary coming to town. So like a president or something like this. There's just a flag missing, waving a flag for indignitary. Yes, the child is not worried. The person next to the child is kind of overwhelmed, yes. And then there's the bishop. Wait, yes. Also welcoming death and kind of begging for leniency, perhaps, and mercy, and but not looking overly worried. So a scary card, yes, but not as scary as one might think. Now, thinking about these two cards together, we are going to be bumping into a major change in our lives. Our circumstances will change suddenly and very dramatically, but we can handle it. The King of Wands. We have the creativity in us to find ways through this change, and we will be able to handle the change. We will be able to find the way forward very quickly, in fact, and we will be able to work towards a new goal in our lives, new destination. We will pick up the pieces, if you like, very quickly, and it won't be as difficult for us as we first think. We just need to get over the initial panic that we will obviously feel when this change happens. Okay, so it's actually a really good thing we have this king here as the basis for the basic situation for the month, because with the help of this king we will be able to go forward. And a new life will happen. It will start growing. And the future months will show just how fast that will happen. Okay. It could have been easier for us. Could have been less dramatic. But this is what we will go with. Okay. Okay. If that is to be, then that is to be. Now, I will write all of this down in my blog. I will probably go into more detail about how these two cards affect each other when I give it a bit more thought. I will probably get a bit more insight into what will be going on. So you can find it here in my blog. Perhaps you have already read it. Perhaps you are looking at this video in my blog, which would be nice. And if you subscribe to my blog, then you will be notified every time I post something new. Or you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel. There will be, at the end of this video, there will be a little, logo that will appear here in this corner, lower right hand side corner. If you click that, you can very easily subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. Right, so that was that. The next thing that will happen in both my blog and in my YouTube channel will be, well, this is Sunday now. So on Monday, tomorrow, I will be posting my week to come reading, which is good advice for the week to come. I do that every Monday. So that will be happening tomorrow. And then on Wednesday, I will be posting a video and blog post on a spread I use. I've been doing a series now about how to read tarot spreads, how I do that technically. So if you are interested in that sort of thing, perhaps you might like to subscribe either to my blog or to my YouTube channel. Okay, we are done for May for now with this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I didn't spook you. Please don't worry. We will be fine. We will all be fine. I promise you that. And I hope I will see you tomorrow with the weekly reading, or on Wednesday with the spread reading. And then if you want to follow only this year to come reading series, then the next time I'll be posting in the end of May, I will be drawing a clarifier for June, and we'll see how drastic that will become. Anyway, thank you again so much for watching. You have a wonderful May Day, 1st of May, and then a wonderful month. And I'll be seeing you later. Okay. Hey, hey.